Star Wars Daddy. I got a haul of shipments in from Star Wars items. I was just going to open those up. I was going to go through what I do when I get different collections in. I got some small ones here, and I got a little bit bigger one. So we're going to kind of look over those items and make sure everything's legit, and maybe clean a couple items and see if there's any items I can send off to grading. We're going to go through every little bit. So here we go. Okay, as you can see, I've got a bunch of figures. I've got an accessories lot, We're gonna go through all those accessories and look through these figures. These ones I knew were gonna kind of be junk figures. I wanted it for the weapons that are there. This Jawa is in pretty nice condition, normal Hong Kong. Let's see what these accessories give us. All right, a couple of free baggies. And my trick with all these accessories is I drop them. This is a quartz countertop. It works well with a granite as well. But when you drop it, you'll know if it's pretty much real or if it's fake for the most part. It's like 99% sure. And so I just drop them and I listen for the sound. And if it sounds correct, I will know that it's pretty much legit. That's real. Oops. Real, real, real. And then I'll also just take a look at them afterwards as well, just to make sure that a fake doesn't sound real when you drop it. Real, 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 real. All right, and then on the low gray, we're gonna check. This is a fake. So this has no, I don't know if you can see, but it does not have the barcode numbers that would go inside of there. And it feels a little bit wrong. It's too soft. So that's a fake hood. Perfect. And let's take a look at these. These look real. Yep, and these ones will have the number barcode that go right along there. So that's real. Let's open this one up. Yep, it's got the barcode as well. It's real. Nobody cares about that. Real. Real. And again, we will double check all those. This we'll put aside because that's fake. And here's a low gray. So this low gray, you can see the difference here on the low gray helmets, but this one has the barcode that goes right through there. And it's just a little bit different texture when you look at them this way. You can see this is just, it's almost too clean of a paint here, and it's a little bit thinner, but that's definitely a fake. But it's only worth like $4 or $5, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, let's see this one. This is a little Letty. So this coming in, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see, but there's a little LL that's on the backside there. So this is for a little Letty, and it's a little Letty low gray that came with the collection. So we'll just put that right on him, and this. And it's the little Letty helmet. So the little Letty, there's like a 9.3 that would come after. I think it's a 9.3. The 9.3 that comes after this barcode that's a little bit offset on the inside. And the little Letty does not have that. So this is the little Letty here. And I wonder, yes, this is so a complete little Letty low grade. There's a little LL that's right there on his staff. And so we've got a complete little Letty low grade. That's cool. I didn't know that was part of the collection. And that's real, real, real. Go through all these. Yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, you never know with the sabers. The sabers are always weird. But I'm just gonna look at it here. And I think there's a letter that's on there, so that's pretty much going to be real. It has a little bit of a bend to it, but we'll double check all that stuff. I got some coins. I got an EV99 coin and the Imperial Dignitary coin. And then just looking through, you know, these figures. This Bosk is in really nice condition. There's just a little bit of paint wear here and a little bit there that's always there. There's a mark there on his hip. I will use a light fingernail pressure to see if some of those things will come off. It's not coming off, so we'll try some soap and water, but my guess is that is a mark that is probably not going to come off. Now he's worth $6. Tusken Raider, some paint wear here on those nubs, on the eyes, and all the tubes. It's a normal Hong Kong. I'm not seeing any tears in the cape, and I'm going to run my finger over the cape. I do not hear a zipper sound, so we try the inside, and there's the zipper sound. You can hear that, so that is a real cape. And we got some marks here on the Death Squad Commander. A little bit of a rub on the back of his arm, so he's, I don't know, it'll probably be a junk figure I put in a junk lot. Got some paint wear on General Medine, marks. Rebel Soldier, pretty good. Here's a mark right here on his leg. A light fingernail pressure, scratch, does not help. All right, we've got IG88. He looks like he's in pretty good condition. Chewbacca, this is your normal Hong Kong. All the white paint pretty much gone on his bandolier. He's gonna be a junker. Oh, here's another Admiral Akbar staff. Sounded real. He's junk. Nose rub, always the nose rub, every single time. And we got a Farm Boy Luke, and he's in pretty decent condition. A little bit of paint wear on the legs, but for the most part, he's in pretty good condition. Chief Chirpa here, almost looking mint with the paint. That's your normal Hong Kong Chief Chirpa. We got his hood, and we've got his weapon right here, so he's complete. Here. Oh, cool. Yep, got those awesome initials on the bottom of the feet. Please tell me it's pencil and it'll just erase. Oh, actually this one, I'm putting some light fingernail pressure on it, and it is cleaning off. So I might be able to save that Stormtrooper with his the initials that are on his feet, but this guy is pretty yellowed on this one side. He'll probably be in a junk lot that I put with all these other junkers that came in. All right, good morning, Guard Pig. Yeah, pretty good. Again, always the horns. There's a couple of little paint chips on the horns there, but overall, he's in pretty good condition. Oh boy, we got a loose arm here on Hoth Han, and some paint rubs there on his feet. And look at the back of his head. Hopefully you can see that, but it's a bunch of paint wear there. Lando, I have like 6 Landos that are all loose. This one's in okay condition. I've got some mint ones, and so I'll take this helmet. I got a bunch of these too, all these Vibro axes, and I will put them together. And here is another AT-AT Commander. Let's see, where is he? Oh, right here. And again, we got some black marks here that are, with light pressure, are coming right off the arm. So I should be able to salvage this one. Yeah, there's some sort of like gum or something on his arm there, but I should be able to get that to come off. And then up here, light pressure, and that black mark is coming off as well. So should be able to clean him up. And guess what? There's no, oh, you can't see, no nose rub on this one. This one's actually in pretty good condition. Maybe some minor paint rubs and wear. So that one's definitely better than the one that I just had. And here we got a Rebel Commando. And this is your Hong Kong version. Small little Hong Kong is written right along the back of this leg here. Little backpack paint rubs here. A little bit on the top of the helmet. And here on the shoes. But I think I have his rifle. So, I mean, he'll probably go for $15, $16. This Admiral Akbar is the actual dark tunic. Should be a Taiwan, right? Let me see. Yep, it's the Taiwan. Type 1 has that dark tunic color here. And he's actually in pretty decent condition. We look up here, we watch the yellow paint that goes all along the side. It's all there. No rub. Sometimes you get a lot of rub here in the armpit as those arms move back and forth, but he looks like he's pretty good condition. And bright yellow eyes. That'll be good. And I got 2 of those staffs to go with a bunch. I probably have 12 loose Admiral Akbars, so we'll pair one of those rifles up with him and with one of my other ones. We got a Lando. Let's check that cape. Let's see here. No zipper. Let's go on the inside. There's some stains on the inside that will get cleaned up. There's that zipper sound, so this is good. No tears in the cape either. It's pretty good. Let's look at his butt. His butt always has rubs. This one's pretty clean. There's just a little bit right there. And just some dust. We got that off. And we'll clean his cape and should be all good. Did I do this boss? Yeah, we did this boss. Here's an Emperor. There's always an Emperor in everybody's collection and never the cane. And we got something right here on the inside. It looks like that is, in fact, a paint rub. I'm just slightly putting my fingernail over it. It's not coming off. We'll try some soap, but I think that's just paint wear. But otherwise, his hands are in pretty good condition. There's not very many little marks. His face is good. Pretty decent overall. And then we got the Rebel Commander. And take a look at that arm. I mean, sheesh. That is going to be soap. We're going to try soap and water on this guy. And we'll film that to see if we can get that all to come off and to clean him up. Okay, we've got that Rebel Commander here. Let's see if we can get him to be nice and white again. I take a little bit of this Dawn soap and I will spray it all over the figure lightly. And then I've got this little bristle brush, and it's actually pretty soft. It might look like it's hard, but it's not. And then we get the warm water going, and I'll just do a little bit and get that bristle nice and wet. And then we just lightly go over, and hopefully that soap does its thing and it takes off all those marks. The bristles will just help get into those grooves and whatnot, and give a nice rub down. And then once I've done one pass through there, I'm then going to wash them off and get some paper towels. I'll just use this towel that's right here and go ahead and pat them down. Sometimes the towel will work. We'll get off any other residue that maybe is still on there the bristles didn't get, and dry him off. And let's see the results. And the results are pretty decent. There's a little bit of staining, I guess, still on the arm, but for the most part, all of it came off. And so he's actually looking like he's in pretty decent condition. I mean, look at that mustache. This guy is sexy. All right, we got a dewback here. The reins have ripped off like they typically do. At least we got the neck part. The saddle looks like to be in pretty good condition. You got to check the inside here. Usually sometimes that's snapped off in there, but the reins for that saddle are actually pretty good. A little bit of paint wear on the bottom. Mechanism still works, and his legs are actually pretty tight. This one's maybe a little bit looser, but all the other ones are in pretty tight condition. And that'll sell for maybe about 20 bucks. Anytime I see these baggies for the Jabba the Hutt playset, I pick them up if they're around $4 or $5. It seems like I'm always missing a piece or need a piece, so I picked this up for $5 on eBay. I think it was like $4 shipping, so it's $9 total. But you know, when I try to sell Jabba the Hutt playsets and I have items missing, I probably lose 20% on what the cost would have been if I had, you know, the little missing piece. So picking these up is going to make sure that I maximize the profit on those Jabba the Hutt playsets, and I like to sell everything complete anyways. All right, so these are the ones that I think are the positives that we got in all these collections. And a lot of these weapons, I've got all the figures that I need to go with these so that those can be completed. And any of these items that I don't have the weapon showing here for, like the Jawa, I've got 3 Jawa blasters, so I'll pick the right one that goes with this guy and put them together. And anything else that's not complete. This General Medine, I've got better versions of it, so I'll probably switch him out with that weapon so that I can sell a more mint figure. But overall, pretty good condition on all these. These are the positives. These are the, you know, the mistakes. Those guys will be sold in one big lot. I actually found that this blaster or this rifle was broken, and so that'll go with the junks. We got a fake low gray like we established. That's a reproduction. That'll go in a big pile of garbage. And these two guys over here, they look like they're garbage too, so they're gonna be lotted in with these. But we're also gonna do a quick test, a water test, to make sure that all these weapons are legit. We don't wanna just do the drop test. And I'll also grab a fake one to show you what that sounds like. Okay, here we're gonna do a drop test of what a fake weapon sounds like. Has like a high-pitched kind of ping sound to it. And here's the real one. Has like more of a thud type of a sound. And so that's the difference. This is made of the wrong plastic, and it is garbage. I got a whole bunch of them over here. Fake. It sounds real. Okay, so this one is a solid black blaster. It actually has the right sound to it. It floats in water as well, but it has this weird dot on it that has been deemed on Imperial Gunnery as a fake. And it does not match. And it just looks a little too clean as far as the edges and stuff that are on it. And so you know it's just not the right one. But it does match up on Imperial Gunnery as a fake one. But it does have a normal sound. And so that's why you cannot rely just on the drop test. You got to do the float test. You got to do a visual test. And I'm going to do that with all these weapons. And I'll show you that they all float just in case I missed any. Okay, so here's my bowl, and I'm going to show one of the weapons that actually does sink in water, and it's still legit, and that is that one. It sinks all the way. And then I got a pile of these other weapons that are all going to float on top. Here they go. They're floating. Floating. Oops. That guy, I don't even know if that guy is supposed to float or not. One of those deals. Floating, floating, floating. They all float. And I take these guys out. And let's try what the fake ones do. Okay, I got a handful of the fake ones, putting those in water, and if you push down on them, they will all sink to the bottom. But look at that guy that you think is real. It sounds real, it floats, but is absolutely a reproduction item. So you've got to be careful when you get these from sellers on eBay or on Facebook. To double check, you got to match them up with Imperial Gunnery or the Variant Villain. Make sure they're legit and go through all these different steps so that you do not sell or receive fake reproductions. Okay, YouTube, that's the video, the summary of the items I got here on a Monday. I actually have tons more collections that are coming in over the next week. I have purchased a ton over the weekend. December is the best time to purchase collections. Everybody is trying to get holiday funds, and so everybody is selling. There's lots of items that just go under the radar that are on eBay or on Facebook. So it's a great time to pick up different collections, either for yourself or to resell. And as I get some of those, I'm going to make videos. I've got a lot of just last 17s that are complete with their coins and card backs, so I'll do a little review on that. I've got some foreign variants that are coming that I'm going to be sending off for grading, so I'll go through that whole process. And listen, if you like these videos and want to see more, please subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment. Until next time.